this video, we're going to talk all things hybrid learning. I know. I have been getting a barrage of messages from parents and students about why are some schools face-to-face and why are others still using the hybrid model. So we're going to talk about all things hybrid learning. I'm also going to be sharing some tips with parents and students on how to navigate hybrid learning. Hi there, awesometastical people, and welcome back to Teaching with a Spin, where we creatively put a spin on teaching and learning. Okay, listen up. February, the plan was to get the videos out and moving. First video, next video. But if you aren't aware, my sister and I own a sweet treats business, and February took us out. We were so inundated with orders, it was impossible for me to find the time to film, edit, and upload any videos. But the beautiful thing about life is we have another day, another opportunity to rebound and regroup. It is the start of a new month, a fresh opportunity to get the ball rolling. First things first, some schools are able to go face-to-face because they have the size to accommodate students on campus. Unfortunately, other schools like mine are small in size, and so we will not have the amount of space to accommodate 20 students per classroom and have sufficient teachers to assist in monitoring the classes. A little over a year ago, I shared some of the differences between virtual learning and face-to-face learning and some of the things that you would need to know in order to navigate them. I will also link that video somewhere here in this video or in the description bar for you to check out. I know that it has been extremely rough. It has been rough for teachers, it has been rough for administrators, it has been rough for teachers, it has been rough for students, trying to figure out how we navigate this learning system, but I'm here to assist. Tip number 1, you need to partner with your child's teachers. I can't stress this enough. Teachers, parents, and students are all stakeholders in learning, and so it is important to foster bonds with your child's teacher so that they can give you the relevant information, they can give you tips and strategies for helping your child to learn in whichever way or whichever mode that they learn best. You can find out which medium your child's teacher or teachers prefer to use. So for me, I'm an Instagram, email type of girl, but some teachers will use WhatsApp messaging to relay information pertaining to your child or your child's class. So just be sure to make sure that you are connecting with teachers on their various social media platforms. I know for a fact many teachers are leveraging the power of social media to share what they're doing in the classroom and also to keep parents updated on what's happening in the classroom. So make sure that you're connecting with your child's teacher. I cannot stress this enough. Tip number 2. Now, in some instances, your child's teacher may meet with them on synchronous virtual sessions. That means that they're signing on Zoom or they're signing on Microsoft Teams. However, there are some teachers who assign homework or who give additional assessment for students to complete during their virtual days. So make sure you find out from your child whether or not they are doing synchronous lessons or if they are just supposed to complete assignments. And I think that has been one of the challenges. Parents were uncertain as to whether or not their child was going on for synchronous learning. There are some teachers who will have consistent Zoom meetings every week or every time your child is supposed to meet with them virtually, but other teachers use that time as well to let them catch up on notes, to let them catch up on any missing assignments that they may have. Again, this is very much connected to partnering with your child's teacher to find out what their expectations are for the class. Tip number 3, create a learning space for your child while they are home. No, I'm not asking you to remodel your home. No, I'm not asking you to spend excessive amounts of money to get a desk and to get a chair, but you can find a little cozy place in your home or in your child's bedroom that they can sit down and they can engage in learning while they are away from school in a more wholesome and conducive environment. Because to be honest with you, I know for a fact that when my students are lying in their beds while I'm on synchronously with them, they are falling asleep. And I know that because when I ask a question, I hear snoring. Yeah, but on a more serious note, you definitely want to create a learning environment for your child while they're at home so that they can be adequately prepared for their lesson. Tip number 4. I also encourage my parents and students to use online resources to reinforce concepts that they've learned in class. And what do I mean by this? YouTube, Kahoot, quizzes are all learning resources that you or your child can access. If you type in any topic that your child is doing on the Google, I'm certain that activities will pop up. So you can definitely access any of those online resources to assist your child while they are home virtually. Tip number 5. This next tip is underrated, but I am certain that if students use it, they will find that the areas that they're struggling with any particular subject matter, they will get assistance in it. I know for a fact my students have WhatsApp groups. I know for a fact they FaceTime each other. So I encourage my students to create virtual learning sessions where they connect with their peers. I mean, it makes sense, right? To discuss topics that they've learned in class and to ask questions about anything that they may not understand. I think that we don't realize as teachers and as parents that students sometimes learn best from their peers. And so using these virtual learning sessions would definitely help them to improve in areas of weakness or reinforce concepts that they've learned in different classes. Tip number 6. Parents, I cannot stress this enough. Call your child, check in on them to see if they are engaged with their lessons, to see if they are completing their assignments, and to ensure that they are just invested in their learning. It has definitely been a rough 2 years trying to figure out what are the best learning platforms, what are the best strategies to keep students engaged, what are the best ways in which we can ensure that students' learning loss is recovered. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video, and I also hope that you will try to include at least one of these strategies to assist your child as we all navigate this hybrid learning. Thank you for sticking with me all the way to the end of this video. If you have, you are definitely a real one. Have an awesome tastical week, and I will see you in the next video.
Beep, 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 beep.